Hey everybody, it's Julie Skolnick from With Understanding Comes Calm. Welcome to the Gifted and Distractible vlog. I'm hearing from a lot of clients, whether they're parents or they're 2E adults, that there's sort of like this COVID backlash. They're not calling it that, but they start talking to me about what's going on for their children or what's going on for themselves as 2E adults, and somehow COVID comes up, right? We're feeling like that's in the rearview mirror. But the truth is, I feel like COVID was one big fat stone thrown in a pond, and now we're experiencing all the ripple effects. So if you're a parent of a 2E child, your 2E kid is online so much more than you ever expected you would allow them to be. If you're a 2E adult, you're adjusting to getting back in person or finally getting back in person or not wanting to get back in person, or parents, you're still working from home or you're not sure, or just so many things. It's like we have a snow globe and we shook it up and now we're trying to figure out how to settle all the pieces, all the snowflakes. So, of course, what I'm going to talk about is the importance of focusing on strengths, not forgetting to reframe the positives that you as a 2E adult or your child, if you're a 2E parent, are really experiencing an enormous transition. And we know transitions are hard for our population. We know that already. So we have to have some patience. We need to approach ourselves and our children with grace, and we need to sort of press the pause button and say, hey, this is why these things are happening. This is why it's so hard right now. This is something that's different because of what we had to do during COVID. So let's kind of like try to take a pause and look at the long view and figure out together how we want to move forward. Let's identify small goals and what we need to do to meet those goals. And when your child or you are ready, identify those bigger goals. Where do you see yourself? Now that we can plan, where do you see yourself 6 months, a year, 2 years, 4 years down the road? What will be going on for you? And let's think about how we can maximize success toward those goals. So taking one step at a time, breaking things into chunks, just like we do when we teach our 2E kids to write. We've got to chunk out our plan, our life plan, whether it's for the next hour, for the next day, for the next week, to think about what is it, where do we want to be at that time in the future. So I hope that you are able to press that pause button and let the snow settle in your snow globe so that you can intentionally plan for what you want to happen. And you can allow your child the benefit of planning and thinking about what they want to happen. Thanks for listening.